Well, there's always a risk involved. That's why it pays off so well. You're purchasing a risk, not a commodity. Jim, listen. There's nothing in the world I'd rather do than to hold your hand and walk you through this one step at a time. But there are other people who've taken the same risk and made a ton of money with a lot less reservations than you. Yes, and they're ready to take that same risk again. You're right. I'm not trying to be your friend at this point. I'm just telling you how it is. Well, you know what? You can engrave that on your headstone, which will be very modest and inexpensive considering the way you feel. Well, I tell you that I'm proud of you, but I get the feeling you're doing this just to get me off your back, not because you're the adventurous type. Either way, you've made a great choice. You're going to make back triple what you put in. And you can use the pocket change you'll have after... Of course, go ahead. And you know what? That can be your epitaph instead. Alright, well, I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye. Alright, Liz, I'm going to head out now. You can put whatever papers I need to sign in my box. I'll be in early in the morning tomorrow. So, you have a good night. Tell Greg I said hello. And I'll see you tomorrow. Liz, there's a problem with my door. Please call someone to have it checked out ASAP. Liz. Liz. Where are you? Great. How long was I talking to myself? Hello?
Hello.
Who's this?
Who do you need?
You called me.
Yes. I was trying to get your attention.
Okay, whatever. Look, can you do me a favor?
Absolutely.
Alright, I'm stuck in my office. My doors won't open. My phone won't make any outgoing calls and I'm trapped in my office. Could you call someone to get them to fix the problem?
How did you get trapped in your office?
I don't know. The doors won't open. And, could you help me? Are you gonna help me?
Sounds to me like you need a locksmith.
Yeah, I do. Would you call one for me?
Why do you suppose the phone isn't working?
What am I, the phone whisperer? Are you gonna help me or not?
Is that all that's wrong?
Listen, I just need you to call somebody for me. Get them over here to fix this.
Sounds pretty strange. What about your clock? Is that working?
Look, my clock is fine, which reminds me, I have to be somewhere in
I'd say you need more than a locksmith.
Hey, who are you? Are you watching me? Did you do that to the door? Are you watching me? Where are you?
I'm just trying to get your attention.
Why are you doing this to me?
There are times when something doesn't fit on the menu. You seem to be the type.
Stop messing with me! I don't have time for this!
I know. You don't seem to have time for much of anything. That's why I have stopped time for right now. Time is of no object right now.
Are you psychotic? That's not possible.
All things are possible. Are you going to try to leave again?
Yes.
Why? You've been doors weren't open, didn't you? I even thought you might go through with breaking out your window.
Why are you doing this? Are you the Jigsaw Killer?
I don't play games. I stopped time to disable the doors. And you honestly think this is for something so trivial?
So who are you then?
Why didn't you break out the window?
Because this is my office. I don't want the windows broken.
So you'd rather be trapped in here?
Of course not. That's why I was trying to get a hold of somebody.
Okay, so why not break out the window to get out? What's the big deal?
Because if I can't get someone to come in here and fix the window before tomorrow, then potential customers will see it, and that's bad for business.
Do you really need more business? You don't want to talk about it.
No, I already told you. I have somewhere to go, and I don't really have time for this little therapy session.
And I told you that I've stopped time.
That's not possible.
What if I promised you that time has stopped? Would you want to talk then?
Oh, okay. Well, if you promise, that changes everything, Mr. Mysterious Man on the other end of the phone line who's calling me and locking me in my office so we can have this heart-to-heart little chit-chat.
I can wait.
What? Okay. What's your question?
Is the money you want for stuff?
Yes, it's for stuff. It's for security, for investments. It's for a lot of things.
But is it for happiness?
You can't buy happiness.
Then why do you need so much money?
To buy things that make you happy.
So you must be really happy then, right?
As a matter of fact, I am very happy.
Well, you don't sound too happy.
Of course I'm not happy! I'm locked in my freaking office, wasting time!
I'm not wasting time. I've already told
Okay, look,
you...
whatever. I'm stuck in here talking to whoever you are about whatever it is that we're talking about, and that doesn't make me very happy inside.
But other than that, you're happy, right?
I don't know. I don't have much time to think about all that.
Yeah, you're too busy trying to make money to get stuff that doesn't bring you happiness.
I'm not too busy trying to make money.
Yes, you are. Where is it that you're trying to go? I already know. You're going to an investment meeting, aren't you?
How could you know that?
You're in a hurry to get out of here, to get somewhere, to make more money, to get more stuff that doesn't bring you happiness. You know what I find is most interesting? We're not losing any time here. There's no time passing. But you're still anxious to get going. It's not about time, is it? You're trying to avoid this conversation, aren't you?
Yes. I'm trying to avoid the realization that my life is empty and meaningless, and nothing that I'm doing is worthwhile.
You don't honestly expect me to believe that, do you?
Listen, can we just skip ahead to the part of the conversation where you reveal the overall meaning of everything and then tell me the moral of the story so I can get back to what I was doing, real life?
When was the last time you prayed?
So this is a Jesus thing?
Well, everything is a Jesus thing, but yes.
Alright, well let me save you some time. I'm already saved.
I know.
Okay, then what do you want from me? Are you looking for a donation? Don't you guys usually knock on the door instead of locking it?
When was the last time you prayed?
I don't know.
I do.
Oh, that's dandy. Why don't you tell me?
How long is not the point. What I want you to understand is that you don't know how long it's been.
Look, I don't remember the last time I barfed either. What's your point?
You know what my point is.
Okay, look. I'm saved, okay? I believe that Jesus died for my sins and paid the price so I could be set free. You know, you don't have to worry about me.
Does that make you feel good?
Does what make me feel good?
Knowing what he did for you. Does that make you feel good?
Of course it does.
Really?
What do you want from me?
Do you remember when it was that you believed and accepted?
I was like 10, I think.
It made you happy then?
I was a kid. I grew up.
You didn't grow up. You fell out.
Of what?
Innocence. You thought you learned what the world was really about. You gave up on those silly ideas about helping people that you had when you were 10 years old.
I still help people. That's my job to help people.
Help people make money.
That's helping people.
And you make money too. And then I guess both of you get stuff, right?
Look, just because I don't drive down the street giving homeless people handouts doesn't mean I'm not helping people.
Do you honestly think that you have enough money to give away to other people?
That's not a fair question.
Why not?
Because you always need more money than you have, and even if you try to be prepared, you can never save enough money.
So, no matter how hard you try, you may not be ready for something that comes at you financially.
Basically.
So why are you trying so hard? Look, you've said it yourself that you know you're going to heaven, right?
Yes.
Why do you know that?
Because I accepted Jesus' gift for dying for my sins.
That was pretty easy, wasn't it? The acceptance.
I guess so. I mean, the realization was a little bit scary, but the acceptance was easy.
You know heaven is forever, right?
Yes, I know what eternity means.
Hell is forever, too.
I thought we already agreed. I'm saved. I don't have to worry about hell.
Well, what about Liz? What about Greg?
What about them?
They're at the hospital. You honestly don't know, do you? You're surrounded by people who could be dying as we speak, and you don't have a clue if they know Jesus.
Why is that suddenly my responsibility?
Because as a Christian, you were given the appointment to tell them. If you don't, they won't know. Is it really that hard? So hard that you have to hide inside this office. Hide inside the money. Hide inside the appointments. Is it that hard to share the greatest and easiest gift you have ever been given?
No. You're right. When I was a kid, I didn't think I would get to this point. I've been so selfish. I've been trying to make all this money, and where's it got me? All I wanted to do was help people. Thank you. Hello? 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 How long was I talking to myself? Sorry. Hello? Hi, it's Cameron. Listen, I'm not gonna be able to make it to the meeting today. Yeah, can you call? I can reschedule it for tomorrow. Just call the office and no, a coworker had an emergency. I just gotta go make sure they're okay. Alright, that's fine. Alright, if you have to go with someone else, I understand. Alright. Goodbye. Hello, Bill? No, this is Cameron. No, everything's okay. I was calling to see where they took Greg. Yeah. No, hold on. Okay, go ahead. Okay, I got it. Thank you. You have a good day. Thanks, bye. Liz, I was just about to call you. I'm on my way over.
They said I whip tight, rims so clean. Girlfriend look like a beauty pageant queen. And everywhere you go, you gotta look the best. With a fresh fit, you dressing to impress. Don't go to church no more cause you don't think that it matter. You look so fly, swagger sharper than a dagger. You got a lot of money in the bank, no joke. But in your spiritual account, I'm sad to say that you're broke. Let me tell you about my homeboy Mark. His chain so bright, but his spirit in the dark. He think he got it all together, think that he the man. But little does he know he's missing out on God's plan. Ha, that plan that God created for him since birth. But he caught up in the glamour, thinking fame is only worth. He in love with that paper, say it give him satisfaction. Girls want up for his money, that's a fatal attraction. I mean a $sign attraction, you get it. And when it come to shopping, best believe he'll never quit it. $100 shoes, 300 for the fit. Mama check his receipts every time she get a fit. She said come on back to church, he said mama will one day. Miss every service cause the shopping spree Sunday. Mark is a fool man, he just don't get it. He rich in the flesh but he broke in the spirit. They said I whip tight, rims so clean. Girlfriend look like a beauty pageant queen. And everywhere you go, you gotta look the best. With a fresh fit, you dressing to impress. Don't go to church no more cause you don't think that it matter. You look so fly, swagger sharper than a dagger. You got a lot of money in the bank,